They are quite back as far as a lot of people say.
It was a very in-depth report, wasn't it?
Well, Scotty interrupted or what?
I don't think we mentioned Essendon, did we?
Yes.
That was in
Those
the opening
three votes.
bracket of shibboleths.
Yeah.
What are you looking at me for now, mate?
Your turn.
We're about to start the next game, are we? Well, Collingwood played Footscray, and
We didn't having an effect on your brain.
We didn't introduce the game. Collingwood played Footscray, and I'll tell you what, if we get more games like that, you'll get more people to football. And I think that both of these sides are going to create a lot of problems for sides during the year. Collingwood, a greatly improved side. Footscray, well, I've got to admit at the start of the year I thought they'd have a pretty ordinary year. They've lost 3 games in tight finishes, but they've got a team of real goers. They're tremendously well coached. This man started off the game particularly well, Beasley, and then Matthews also coaching the side well. He quickly moved Morwood onto Beasley, put him out of business for the rest of the game, and really that was the difference between the two sides. I thought young Graham Wright, you see the strength of Taylor against Kennedy, he really outbustled him yesterday. Young Graham Wright was beaten yesterday by Athorn in the back pocket, and really the difference was Taylor doing so well at full forward.
Peter, their small man division, genuine rovers, Collingwood, are they good enough there?
They've got a real big problem round the packs, and as far as I see it, that's really their only major weakness round the packs. They haven't got top-class rovers. Their ruck rovers are doing all right. Hawke, Barwick's a good player, but Royal started off the game in sensational form, and McGuinness towards the end of the game came into it, but they were exploited round the packs yesterday. Footscray got great little men.
Is it a genuine lack of speed that the problem is with the little fellows, or they just don't have smaller?
I'm a little bit with you, Bob, that you can't substitute for ability, and you've either got it or you haven't. And I think at the minute that Collingwood just are not well endowed for small men.
You mentioned about Wright having a quiet game, but I've seen in just 2 clips how he's instrumental in 2 goals.
Oh, that's typical of you. You'd look at 2 clips of football and say the bloke's played a good game.
No, you said he was beaten, but he was just scored. He was involved.
Young Graham Wright's going to be a champion player. He didn't kick a goal yesterday. He worked hard, as he always does, but I'll tell you what, Athorn played a tremendous game on him.
Your votes, Pete?
I gave 1 vote to Shane Morwood. He didn't get a lot of kicks, but instrumental in winning the game for Collingwood. He put Beasley right out of the game. Mark Athorn in the back pocket, a tremendous game by this young fellow, and they've got good young players.
Well, you have to give him votes. He was playing on right.
3 votes. I'll just look. Let me give it. Brian Taylor was the difference in the side. 8 goals, and Brian Taylor
2
is
of those
back
were
in
on a platter.
Right. Thank you, gentlemen. Let's have a look now at the progressive voting as we sit to this stage. And joint leaders are Steve Kernahan of Carlton and Jason Dunstall, both on 8. We have 3 players then on 7, Healy, Hawker and Bairstow, and 4 players on 6. So really at the moment, no one is able to break clear. It'll be interesting to see if they can in the weeks to come. Of course.